haven't started yet, but it's made. Like the file is there. Actually, before we do anything, it seemed that it did. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do I wanted to see if I could make it where villages didn't, like, do anything, but I guess not. So we're just gonna load and go for it, and if I find a town, I'm destroying everything in it, because I didn't want towns to load, but it did, huh? I am. So, with that, with my boringness, and I also have a map on my computer pulled up of whose house is where.
Yeah, now sports.
I'm sorry that that's just the way I am, but... And Kenny's house conveniently is orange, just like him, so... Which is weird. I lied. I completely fucking lied. It's gray. I don't know anything anymore. And now sports. I'll figure this out. I'm like looking at a mini map of it. Okay, so don't show me the actual house. Hold on. We got this. Ooh, that map is very nice. It's like a winter green gray, so we'll just kind of go with the whole gray. And then he's got brown doors. Actually, that's too nice of a door. This is some oaky ass crap that they would have. And we gotta have some type of fencage for a window. But honestly, they're too poor to even afford that too. And then of course stairs for the roof. We're just setting everything up as we go, more or less. And there's a step to get into his house. So, with that being said, let's begin. And I am winging this shit, so I wasn't even counting. I already started off bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Does this seem large enough for like a front of a house, like living room? I guess. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, I lost count. That was a fail if I'd seen one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. We'll just do like 20 by 20 and hope for the best on this one. Seeing as I can't count for life with me. Mind you, what I can remember is that you can only go into Kenny's room. So there are 2 other bedrooms. I think, or unless all of his siblings share a room. But I know obviously the parents have a room and Kenny's got his room. With his sister. I think him and his sister share a room while the brother doesn't. I don't remember exactly. It's been a few years since I played the game. The cancer I just gave myself. This music is extremely loud. Alright. And with that, because I can change my skin, and I know I can. I wonder which ones aren't locked from here. Because normally everything has at least one unlocked skin. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, that's his child. I was confused for a minute. I was like, who are those people? Well, we're coming up as no unlocked characters. That sucks. There is one in here that I know is free, or multiples, that totally look like a horse/lion mixture. Did you see that? His nose is really long. There's one that looks like my lizard that I had. I don't know if it's in this one though, or if it's in the next one. Yeah, it's in the next one. Somewhere in here. There he is. That is a real gecko, by the way. So now my little Leland. I love my little Leland.
No, from Pizza Hut. Fucking nerd.
You're a nerd.
Nerd.
I guess I'm a nerd. So how are you guys tonight? I'm currently laying at the floor. Oh. Doobity doobity doop. And I'm already feeling like this ain't big enough. Like, I feel like this isn't big enough for the living room. Then again, it might be. I'm trying to think, like, the formation of his house. Trust me, this map is going to be huge. Because South Park is not a tiny town. And I would have my camera on, but I was too lazy to turn the light on and get, like, not looking like a terrifying zombie. Oh, we're almost done. Alright. So no matter which way we slice it, one of the sides is going to be the front of the house. And then we'll just go from there. So, let's say right here is the front of the house. And I know it's not in the center, because their house actually is not centered. If I'm looking at the map right. Yeah, their door basically is actually, like, here. So, we'll do, yeah, this is about how the window is right about on this level. Well, I don't even know why I grabbed a fence for that, because there is glass in here. Hello, how are you? I don't like how that turned out, though. We'll just put it there, in there. Just attempt to make one and hope for the best on this. Well, then if I get rid of that... Oh, it does. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. How are you? I'm currently trying to make it where this is Kenny's house, but... And I know it's not technically the correct color, but it's close enough. Going off of what Minecraft will give you. And basically, the kitchen is back here, and there is a wall separating the living room from the kitchen and all that shablam. So I do need to make it where that wall is somewhat non-existent. We'll say it's big enough for a bedroom. This is difficult when you don't know exactly, like, how a room actually looks and whatnot. Hello, how are you? I'm currently, like, this is difficult from going off of a map and you can't see the inside of the house. And it's been, like, quite some time since I played the game, so, like, I don't remember exactly how the houses look. Like, I do for basically everybody's house except for Kenny and Big Gay Al and Mr. Slave. Those three houses, I don't remember exactly how they're formed out. I'm good. I slept basically all day until I had to go get my fiance from work. I shouldn't have deleted that, I know. I don't know if I should do this in chapters where, like, I do a house an episode and do, like, episodes of making them, or if I should... Oh, crap. Forgot I gotta make the hole. Oh, man. Alright, we'll move the window. Come over here. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. But what do you think? Should I do making South Park in chapters, or like where it's a house an episode, and so like when this house is done I end, or should I keep it going? Like how should, if I could speak, how do you think I should do it? Oh. I'm gonna make it look like a what the hell type of room thing, because I mean I could make the house longer because I think that's what I gotta do. No, I don't have to do that. I just gotta move the wall over. Okay. That's what I was debating. I would have been streaming like hours ago, but like I was just debating it, like how I should do it where it doesn't look like, where my episodes aren't too long, but you know, I'm building as fast as I can to make it not boring. Because I know watching somebody else play Minecraft to me could be boring, but I've seen people watch it and have entertainment, like get entertained by it. So trying to think. Like, I know that there's miniature rooms basically throughout the house. And I don't know how Kenny's... Like, I only know Kenny's room. And... Well, he has a brother, but in the game it's a sister, so... In the show he has a brother and a sister. In the game he literally had an older sister. When they got their facts straight, it was an older brother. When you know so much about South Park and then a game gets it wrong, but the show has something else, and you're just like, you question your life. Basically, since they don't show you really anything in Kenny's house ever, all they ever show is basically the couch and them fighting behind the couch in front of the hallway. I do know that at some point in the game you do get to go into Kenny's room, but that doesn't mean anything at all because, well, it's Kenny, and obviously you get to go in everybody's house in the town except for 2 houses. There's literally only 2 houses you can't go in, and both of them have very well, let's just say special rooms in them per se. They're not really rooms, but special situations in them. So we'll say this is Kenny's room, this is the bathroom, and this is parents' room, or vice versa. So those are all our rooms, and I'll decorate them later. And that would be the kitchen. And we gotta get torches up in here. Just looking. Or glowstone. I mean, I technically could do glowstone. I don't know which one gives off more, though. We'll see, though, because there's redstone torch and then there's torch, so... Oh. Got you, my dude. So, no red torch. And glow up the room some. This technically, I was gonna make like the airport's bathroom. And then the roof. Now the challenge is because it's not modded where I can like have literal furniture from like IKEA, which on the computer you can do that, which is cool, and I want to do that, but my computer really can't handle Minecraft as it is. So like I try, and my computer, like, it's like my cancer's dying. My computer's like dying on me, so. This is difficult. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Whew, did it. Basically, I already have Kenny's house down, and I just gotta build the road too. So I think that's what I'm gonna do as a chapter 2, just building out the roads, which can't really estimate the size because, especially where Kenny's house is located, there's a pathway right next to his house that leads up into the park, or like in the middle of the town, more or less. So there's a lot that can go with this. I wish that I could mod this out more. Wow. Of course it would be easier once I just spam it. And the roof is coming along slowly. Deepity deepity deep. I'm so quiet and slow, I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. Ooh, shit. Okay. So how are you guys doing tonight? Why do stairs have to be so difficult? Why do you have to be so difficult? Motherfucker. Go over there. This is so difficult. It's like singing the song, It's Difficult Being Green or some shit. Like it's difficult being stairs. Like, look at this. They're gonna have like a kingdom for a house. Mind you, their roof doesn't look like this, but it's close enough. And like, technically, this is their couch of their iconic orange couch that shouldn't be orange, but well, the only thing I could do is like use smooth redstone. But take it back, I think it's green. We can pretend this is their TV. Gotta have imagination, guys. Can't be bland. I love when stairs don't cooperate. Really? When stairs don't cooperate what's fucking ever. Slowly they'll cooperate, they'll have no choice. Maybe. Seeing as how they're not cooperating now, they'll probably never cooperate. And I'll have this problem throughout the entire series of South Park, so. So how are you fine peoples doing tonight if you were here? Oh, you like that upside down stair? We're living in that freaking Family Guy joke that they make. With that weird painting with stairs all different directions. Or Harry Potter nerds. I know there's some type of house thing that's up in Harry Potter with the random stairs. Look guys, look, we almost have our house. Once our roof is done, I will be done with that one, because that is, well, not completely dumb, but like, honestly, the roof doesn't need to come to a full freaking thing like that. So we'll just choose this nice dark oak here and finish it off here because they ain't rich enough to have that nice of a roof. And the temptation to put like missing holes in the house because they're that poor. So this is, mind you, I didn't even do the garage yet, so. I feel claustrophobic in this hallway. So this is Kenny's room, we'll say. Kill everything out there. We'll give him a painting. That blocks are still freaking cool looking. No beds there. No beds there, no beds there, no beds there. No beds there. Dog collar, name tag. Am I just not seeing it? Am I just not seeing the bed? Clearly I'm not. We'll take some of those. Some of those. I know there's a bed somewhere in here. I don't want to look like an idiot and have to make it, because I don't remember how to make it. I think it's like, what, 2 blocks and 2 wool or something like that. Well, it is. It's not a material. Decorations. Alright, so we're moving on from a bed because clearly I don't see it, and we'll give him a flower because there's no like superhero stuffs, and just because I have another flower. So I know that they have flowers and stuff in front of their house. Ooh, those are tall as fuck. If I knew those were gonna be the tall ones, I would have put them first. Really? When you find the freaking hack. Look, now it just makes it look nice, even though they're poor as hell. And the driveway will be here. Yes, I understand it's a block of coal, but the coal just looks the nicest. Like, it's the blackest of the black with, like, not a shit texture on it. This shall be his driveway. I use gray wool for the house. Well, technically it's going to be a garage door, but I can't exactly make a garage door, so we'll do it this way. That works. Because technically this is a crack house behind here. Oh, meth, my bad. They go to jail multiple times over the meth. But it's not going to be big because honestly their garage really is not as big as what the show and game shows. Like, it's really not that big. Or the game shows the realistic size of it. I'm back to the stair craft method. And then one more just to make it up, and then we'll go flat. And then we're gonna end, because maybe, I don't know. Depends on how this is gonna go. Oh my god. Since it's the garage, nothing goes in there, it's just a meth lab, and what am I going to do, put a table in there? So, this is their little meth lab. And then, from here we can make the road. Man, I had that going. Damn. The road is going to be a little bit thicker, obviously. It's going to be about 4 lengths big, so. My question is do I want to end it where it's just Kenny's house and then it's the end of the road, or basically grow trees and stuff right here to make it look like the woods? Because it is woods right next to Kenny's house. So it's just big. Sad Lone Ranger. I was gonna use power rails as the cars to like get to the area quicker, but why did you come up with change?
What?
Why did you come in here with random change?
What?
Why did you come in here with random change?
Who's your gang?
Why do you not know English as your first language?
Something about stomach bleach?
It sounded like I said stomach bleach. Sure. So basically, it is a straight line for a good, like, 6 miles, basically, of houses. So let's go for a minute. More. Hopefully, this won't be too boring or too long. I would have music playing, but YouTube bans everything for it, so. Now we're just gonna road it out. The next house, I think it's a stranger's house. So let's see. My arm, I swear, hurts so freaking bad. I think it's Stan or Kyle's. And Stan and Kyle have identical houses. And they are 2 stories. I know exactly how they're built. The garage, once again, there's nothing in the garage. But there is a train track in the middle of this road, so we will be building that. But I like this coal because it's, watch, I won't be able to lay a freaking train track on the coal. Let's see, since it's not a technical real block. I did not think this through. Ah, we can. Good, good. I probably would have had a meltdown. Because I don't like any other black that's in this game. It's not roady enough for me. That sounded very poorly. Okay, figure. I can't speak. This is not successful for me at all. This is so boring for myself. I feel so bad for whoever watches this. I love you guys though, thank you. But woo. At least you can back up fast. And since Kyle is halfway through this, Kyle's actually not that far from Stan or from Kenny. Basically goes like Kenny, Kyle, one of the random characters, and then Cartman, and then Butters, and then Stan, or something like that. And I would like to build like a miniature person, like even on top of their house. So like a mini Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, all on top of their house. So like you can basically would see it as, okay, this is their house, this is this other person's house. So actually we will do that. Mushroom gives it a weird texture, but it's literally like exactly skin tone color, so Kenny's hands are black. Okay. Just trying to think. Basically. Now I'm going off of just my head from making like characters so many times. Mind you, I'm going not off of anything. I'm literally doing this by just memory, basically, of what he looks like versus making him Minecraft shaped. Or, well, with blocks. Hey, how are you, Maraku-san? I totally, like, messed that one up. Beep, 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 beep. I am making Kenny right now, actually. He kind of looks funny, I know. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I am. I did kill Kenny. I'm a bastard. Actually, hold on. I'm not a... Well, I might be a bastard. I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm not going off a photo. Normally I go off of a photo and like count it out on my own. But I'm trying to be a big kid, okay? I'm trying to do this on my own. It's not easy. Okay? I'm trying. Hey, that looks pretty good to me. I feel I'm okay with that circular motion right there. Are you? Because I feel that that's okay. It came out not too shabby, okay? I'm trying. Mind you, Kenny has no face basically. It's just his eyes that you can see. I could have made him as Mysterion, but let's not do that because I'm not good with the whole shapes. Okay. Okay, I'm already regretting that that's not solid white. Mushroom, you lied. I tried, man, I tried. Potato-shaped Kenny. Lord Potato. Fuck, man. You don't understand how, like, difficult this is. I'm trying. It's terrifying. He does have a potato-shaped head. Poor Kenny. Oh, poor Kenny. Oh, he looks much better doing that. Okay, Kenny looks better. Kenny is no longer full potato head. You can tell it's more Kenny now, right? I really don't like that sandstone, but there's no... This might be more of a skin tone. Okay. poor Kenny looking like a potato. I went off of nothing, okay? Should I fill this in right here? Like, just this gap? Let's see. Yeah, it looks better. I was making, like, miniatures, like, look. So, I could do this, too. Raise little thumbs, because they do have thumbs. Aww, hey. Cutie Kenny. I love Kenny, though. Out of all the characters, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny are my favorite. Cartman, literally, I get that he's supposed to be that asshole character that nobody likes, but, like, I 100% hate him. But I was making it where, like, they stand on their house of whose house is whose. I tried, but his house really doesn't... I'm going off of the video game of what I could see. So, like, when you're in the house, the only room you actually can go in is, like, basically a room that's right here, and it's air quotes Kenny's, but then I chose to make this one. I mean, I didn't really dedicate any room to him yet. I'm guessing this could be him since he's got nothing, but I couldn't find the damn bed. Like, I don't know why. I couldn't find the bed, and I couldn't remember how to make one exactly because it's been that long. But, and then we have this room because he's got a brother and a sister, like a little sister and a big brother. So, and then the kitchen, which I just remembered I did not make the window back here. I mean, I played the game, so, like, I got a more, like, okay depth with them of, like, who they are. But the only reason why I like Craig is because he just flicks anybody off. He doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, fuck you. That's the only reason why I like Craig. Damn it. Kenny, you bastard. Because they do have a sliding glass door to their backyard, if I remember correctly. Or they have something, I don't remember. So basically, the inside of the house is not my, like, main thing, because South Park doesn't, or Minecraft doesn't have, like, for PlayStation, you can't mod it and have, like, IKEA pretty much up in here, so. Yeah. That was, like, a really awkward episode, honestly. Like, that episode gave me the creeps, I guess you could say. Like, it was cute, but at the same time, they basically were, like, the only way to, like, get this done and over with is to actually act like boyfriends. And I was just like, that's really awkward. So, there is a train that goes literally, like, right next to his house. Like, he's got a fence basically in his backyard. And then there's a train, so. And it doesn't exactly have a. Yes, it does have a destination. It goes straight into the woods, basically. Because he doesn't really have a backyard. It's just a train track, so. And I was planning on just planting trees all there because it's the woods. So that is technically what's there. But the train track doesn't really show where it goes either. It just kind of is here. Yep, it is still broken. If you can hear wind, and I'm sorry if it's loud and it's actually reaching all the way over here, it's like a mini AC, I guess you could say, that I own until we can buy a new actual AC unit for the window. Because I'm the cool kid in the cool kid club of breaking my AC. But next would be Kyle's house. And he's also basically got the same color as Kenny. But since Kyle's got... We'll say Kyle is obviously in the upper class. So we need that, and we need that. And he gets a nicer door because he's rich, and it's Kyle. And I'm looking, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to think, because he doesn't really have, like, he has inside stairs. So I guess he'll just have wood stairs on the inside of his house, too. Alright. So, we'll go to the nicer end of the city, because there is a big gap in between their two houses. Crap. Is that coal? That is. So, we'll say his driveway starts here. Okay, so it shouldn't have gone that far. I am still suffering in the heat, if that's what you were really concerned about asking. It's actually not that bad since the rest of my house is quite on the cold side, so with the AC blowing where it's from the hallway into my room, it's tolerable. It's really not all that bad. It just sucks that I can't control the air and be like, oh, it's hot in here, let me turn it up some. And then we'll have his garage basically start back here. Once again, can't really put much in their garage. Although it is a bigger garage, we're just gonna keep them kind of all based the same just because even in the show, they never show what's in the garage. The game has an obvious, like, whodunit and ran type thing, but it's all the garages are nasty. They're all cluttered. So we're just gonna make it just a base gray brick. I should have done that to Kenny's, but I didn't. I just made it hollow. I can let Kenny have something in his life at least. And we'll pretend it's like a nicer garage door per se. And But I am going to be getting off here soon. I might save Kyle's house for the next episode, which will probably be obviously later on tonight or tomorrow. Because that's how I'm going to plan this out, is just doing it in episodes. So basically this will be Kyle's house with his nice little fancy garage here. And I have to do more planning, honestly. I don't know, I'm just kind of going now. Making it look nice. I don't know anymore. Because it doesn't matter, because either way, he's going to have this over his garage, so you're not going to see what's in there. So, with that being said, this is going to be the start of Kyle's house. So we got Kenny and his house built. We're going to have Kyle, and then let's see who's next. So it's going to go Kyle, then we're going to have Stan. Okay, so I was going to guess right. Stan, and then Butters. Nope. Cartman's house, which is Koopa Keep. And then Butters' house. And then what is known as New Kid's house. So just basic random character. I'm going off of like the game map per se. And all their backyards are equally connected. So basically from here it's going to be house after house after house, and they're all going to be very close and packed. But I'm going to put a little big gap in between them so they don't look too squished. But thank you guys for coming by, and I hope this is, I don't know if you want to call it a tutorial, but I mean, if somebody wants to go off of that, of basically what the house looks like on the inside of Knowledge, here it is. Bye bye.